interview in which place?
This meeting is being recorded.
You're attending interview in which place?
Sir, it will be online on Microsoft Teams platform.
Acha, you are appearing for which interview?
So Bank of Baroda Credit Analyst Skill 2.
Oh, good, good. Otherwise, I would have gone into RRB. Acha, credit analyst. Good.
Yes.
Now, please tell me about yourself.
Sir, I am Anshul Mangla, belonging to Punjab, Ludhiana. Have completed my chartered accountancy in 2018. Then I have worked for a year in HCL Technologies in the finance team. Then I wanted to pursue my further studies in CS and LLB. Have completed that recently in July. Now I wanted to be in a job. So banking would be a great option for me. So I landed up here today.
Good. So you have applied for credit analyst, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me what do you expect is the job role of a credit analyst?
Credit analyst profile offers me a perspective to know the repaying ability of the client for the loan which the bank is giving to him or the industry. Basically, my profile or the credit analyst profile offers to be like getting to the fundamental analysis of the firm to which the bank is providing loan, so that they are able to repay the loan in the systematic manner and the loan doesn't turn into the NPA or like default. So my job is to be appraisal of the credit worthiness of the customer.
Good. Can you please tell me what are the important skills that are required to prove yourself to a good credit analyst?
So first of all, I have to be like very fundamentally strong in the balance sheet and financial statement analysis, so that I will be able to know the future prospects of the client, to understand the stability of the client as well. And further skills are like, so I have to be hardworking, and I have to be like in the going into the nitty-gritties and the details in order to realize and what's the potential of the customer. And I have to be well versed with the industry standards in which the customer is dealing and the economy as a whole as well. I have to be like regularly updated.
Good. Now, are you a member of any of my Telegram group? No.
No, sir.
Then please note down indeed.com.
Indeed.com. Sure,
Indeed, yeah, from there you can search, you will get more details. There are some, of course, whatever you have said is correct. It is given here as accounting skills, knowledge of industry, computing skill, communication skill, problem solving, attention to detail, documentation, organization skills, knowledge and risk analysis, investigative skills, quantitative analysis skills. ये सब पता होना जरूरी है. समझ गया?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. So now, of course, you are not an ordinary person. You have studied chartered accountancy, correct?
Yes, sir.
You are applying for which bank? Bank of Baroda.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me something about Bank of Baroda?
Bank of Baroda is a leading public sector bank dealing with the various clients and all. And the niche is basically other banks are having like the Bank of Baroda is the very big player in the industry in terms of the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan account Yojana accounts. Like it is having the most very huge accounts apart from the other banks. And Bank of Baroda is like getting into the various ventures and all, like with the HDFC they have gone, and in today's scenario also like digital rupee and all, they are also going to indulge in that. Basically, it is a leading player in the industry.
Post for which you applied is on contract or on permanent basis?
Sir, it is on a permanent basis.
Good. So did you go through the website of our Bank of Baroda to know what is the interest rate they are charging for Baroda home loan?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that exactly.
Did you go through that means you have not studied about interest rates. Uh,
Yes, sir.
no
I
problem.
missed that.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, are you aware of the digital products of our Bank of Baroda? What are the digital products? Not necessarily relating to your creditor, but generally, what are the digital products they are offering? Are you aware of that? Because when we go for such an interview, we must be thorough with all these factors also. And the employer tries to know whether you are keen in knowing more about the company. So you have to go through digital products, other services they are offering, everything you have to study, get to know about it. Okay, please study.
Sure, sir.
If you are not
Sure, sir.
prepared now, no problem, prepare it. Very good.
Sure, sir.
Can you please tell me what is capital budgeting?
Capital budgeting is basically the appraisal of the long-term projects. The customer is basically in order to buy machinery or any long-term asset, then the budget is being prepared, comparing the inflows and the outflows, which tells us about the net present value of the project. If it turns out to be the positive figure, it is suitable to invest in that project. Otherwise, we have to consider for other options.
Can you tell me what is IRR in terms of capital budgeting?
Yes, sir. It is basically the internal rate of return which is expected out of a project. If the internal rate of return is being offered in the project, it is good to invest in that project.
There is one more term used here. What is that? NPV.
Yes, sir. Net present value.
Good. I'm happy. You told nicely. Good. This question you have passed.
Thank you, sir.
Can you tell me some details about what are the two famous forms of limited companies?
So forms as in
No, no. What
like
limited companies? What are the different types of limited companies we have?
so limited companies are the public limited companies and the private limited companies. Public
Yeah.
limited is having the shareholders of like there is no limit on the number of shareholders, but in case of the private limited companies, we have the limit up to 200 members.
Um, yeah. And what is the maximum number of shareholders in a private limited company?
200, sir.
Good. What is the maximum number in the case of a public limited company?
Sir, it could be of any number.
Yeah. In India, which is the biggest company having more number of shareholders?
So sorry, I'm not able to exactly remember.
No, it must be mostly Reliance. It
I
must
guess
be
it could be Reliance.
Reliance. In terms of top 10 private limited companies in India, it is given as Anand Automotive Private Limited, Hindustan Coca-Cola Beverages Limited, Interglobe Enterprises Limited, like that, Kiran Gems Private Limited, like that. So you please search in Google private limited, public limited company, then you will come across them. Good. Now, what is the you are going only for credit analysis. Let me not confuse you with the share market. Of course, that is also required. But then, can you please tell me the role played by SEBI in day-to-day working?
So SEBI is acting as a regulator in the banks in the share market. Basically, they try to regulate in the manner so that the companies perform in a transparent manner, so that there is no default on the part of the companies. Because
Mhm.
investors are investing their money in the company, so one such having such regulator is a good for economy as a whole. In order to
Mm.
yes, sir. In
Good, good.
order to
Yeah,
protect the interest of the shareholders.
super. Please tell me some idea about your whatever you get in your mind when we say appraisal of working capital, what are the things that comes to your mind? Appraisal of working capital, or in other
So,
words, I will change the question. You please tell me what are the things you will do for appraising a working capital proposal. क्या हुआ?
yes,
What?
sir. First of all, I will try.
Tell me. No, but one thing, you were working in Wipro for some time, and then you came to chartered accountancy.
So
What is your
it's
practical experience in credit analysis?
so
Hello.
sorry, I'm not having a credit
Ah,
analyst practical
yeah.
experience.
Credit analysis practical experience is not there. After completing chartered accountancy, did you work in some companies where you were dealing with this credit portfolio?
No, sorry, sir. I was working in HCL Technologies, but I was working for the finance team in the MIS basically,
What was it?
not in the
What was
credit analysis to be particular.
no, but HCL that you did before studying CA, na? Or
No, sir.
after
It was after CA, but
uh,
before CS.
CS? Acha, acha, you are done chartered accountancy and company secretaryship also.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great, 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 great. Good. Then your profile is very good. The only thing is they will try to find out what is your practical exposure to this credit analysis. Doesn't matter. Now tell me, how will you analyze a credit proposal for working capital?
So first of all, I will be taking the hold of the current ratio, like current assets upon current liabilities. Then I will see the ratio. If it is the ideal one, then I will like go into the tendon committee methods as recommended by them. And then as per the second method, it should be like 75% of the current assets minus current liabilities. The project could have been made funding in regard to that. But before getting into the numericals, I will also try to study the balance sheet as a whole in order to grasp the future prospects of the business, and in order to analyze the balance sheet so that there is no window dressing or something is made, so that it could be like in a and also appraise regarding the industry prospects to know the client's position in the working capital and the upcoming sales potential of the company using the CMA data and all.
Super. You told nicely. However, in terms of current ratio, it is better to say as 1.33.
Sure, sir.
Whatever
Will
you
add
said is this. Whatever you said is same. 75 is to 100. You said, but instead you say 1.33. That is easily understandable.
sure, sir. Will add to it.
Yeah, yeah. Then you can also make a small reference about some net working capital. Then financial soundness. I think, did you go through the material provided by me in this one? It is given here. This will be dependent upon promoter stake or the leverage. Here again, the benchmark will be different for different manufacturing industries. Then adjustable tangible net worth is arrived after deducting from net worth intangibles and investment associates. Then turnover, profits, then credit rating. These factors also you should mention. Then its performance in the capital market where the company shares are quoted. That also you should mention. Okay. I will show you. This is the material I am referring to. Not that what you told was not correct, but here this contains very clearly what are the things to be studied. Do you remember having seen this paper?
Sir, I believe you have shared with me like uh, MCQs, so I have seen, but maybe I have missed the slide. I will recheck it.
Yeah, it is a written descriptive material.
Sure, sir. We'll refer to it. Otherwise, I would like get
Yeah,
it
please
on.
read. You know, it is there.
Sure,
It is there. The link I have provided you. Now,
sure,
please
sir.
tell me, same way you told about work, whatever you told about working capital is good, but it can be still improved upon. You refine it in a way that you can present it. Now, tell me about term loan appraisal and deferred payment guarantee appraisal.
So for the term loan appraisal, first of all, that because it is a term loan, it should be of like more than 1 year. So I have to check the creditworthiness and financial stability of the client for the longer duration. So in order to appraise that, first of all, I will check the creditworthiness. In that, I will check into the basically the soundness of the business. For that, I will go into the fundamental analysis and the financial statement analysis. Then I will going into the collateral details also. Then for the collateral, I will also refer to the basically what their business, what the property they are going to give to the bank, and appraisal in regard to that. And so also for the term loan, it should be better that the client should be having the good ratios in their balance sheet so that the future of the company is bright. And also, sir, I will check the background of the client by referring to the various if the credit rating is done by some of the firms or not. Otherwise, I would also refer to the CIBIL score of the company so that I can be in a better position to know the background of the company in the financial matters. And so for the term loan also, there are many, basically in every loan, I will also check the, so I miss,
No, no, here,
in every,
here, no, no, here, of course, whatever you have said is right. First, I mean, I'm telling briefly, technical feasibility, promoter's contribution, debt service coverage ratio,
yes,
lending to non-banking finance companies, then financing of this. Likewise, these things you must be able to know about it. And now let me show you this material. Have I showed this? Have I given this to you or not? This one, Punjab National Bank. Punjab National Bank credit officer interview. ये भेजा आपको नहीं भेजा? Here, like this. What is CMA? What are different reports of CMA? What is profitability ratio? Formula of gross profit, net profit? What is debt equity ratio? Which sector at present is lucrative for financing? What comes under infrastructure financing? What is the process involved in financing road projects? How RBI adjusts liquidity in the economy? What are the types of government securities? What is HTM? I think I have not given. I have not given. Have I given you this?
sir, I was checking it in the OneDrive. If it is available, I will read it. Otherwise, I will get it from you.
No. 1 minute. I will give it to you straight away because
Sure, sir.
I'll be in other classes.
Sure, sir.
How I missed this, I don't know. Your number starts with 98159.
Exactly, sir.
Just a minute. To be very frank, your performance is very, very good. That is,
Thank you, sir.
so far candidates have not been answering with this much confidence. You have answered very well. Only thing is, please try to present yourself as if you know more about Bank of Baroda, you know more about banking, you know more about what is happening in banking in the present day scenario. Okay,
Sure,
that you can know. I have given you a link now, CTDI. Have I given you that one? CTDI link?
no, sir.
That is the book normally brought out by for bank people. It tells more about credit, Reserve Bank, credit restrictions, etc. उसको भी पढ़ लीजिए, prepare कर दीजिए so that you can answer the interview with still more confidence. Otherwise, I will give you excellent marks, a minimum 8.5 out of 10. But
Thank you, sir.
in terms of competition, I am not sure how far it is. Maybe they may expect something else. Also. For example, tell me what is bank assurance?
Bank insurance is basically the guarantee provided by the bank if the client defaults.
No,
The bank will be paying the payment.
no. Bank assurance is, say, banks canvassing for insurance policies of the companies and for which they get commission. So this is general aspect of banking. So can you tell me what are the advantages of core banking solution?
Sir, it is basically linking the various banks uh, products so that like it is basically helping in the. Sir, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, it is basically helping in the various internal banking regulations. It is like a platform where the banks can deal with each other, like payment or like I can give you the example. For example, we deposit in ICICI Bank and withdraw from HDFC, and there are various.
No.
So it
That
is
is not.
basically banking software.
That is not CBS. CBS is core banking solution, connecting of all the branches with the main server of the bank. Could you follow? Core banking solution. Anyhow, no, but one thing in the another favorite question for such interviews is that 1956 Companies Act, 2030 Companies Act differences. Then it seems one new concept has come now. One person companies. वो क्या है? हमको पता नहीं है. आप पढ़ लीजिए. One person company. सुना है आपने?
Yes, sir. One person company is the company incorporated with one shareholder.
अच्छा. I have not heard about it, but any peculiarity about that, you prepare on that. Then there can be question on what is CMA data and how it is reported and all that. थोड़ा prepare करके पढ़ लीजिए. Are you seeing the questions on the screen now?
Yes, sir. I'm able to see it.
इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चंस पूछना है, ये सबको आप प्रिपेयर कर दीजिए. प्रिपेयर करके आप खुशी से जाइए, आपको ठीक हो जाएगा. द लास्ट वन आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. व्हाट इज दैट HTM?
Sir, held till maturity.
Good. उसका
Thank
बारे
you,
में
sir.
they can ask you about this. Your interview is minimum 8.5, maximum 9, and you will be selected. Please send me the questions that they are asking you, and
Sure, sir. I will.
and go as a cheerful person. थोड़ा serious लगता है, possibly because you are not working for some days. थोड़ा मन में दुख है, इसलिए I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'm correct, but this is what I see from your face. Am I right? What is your husband doing?
Sir, I'm not married yet.
अरे भाई, कितना उम्र है?
So 28.
Oh, then it's okay. No problem. Doesn't matter. Thoda, you be like a child. You are only a small girl. Be like a child and go as a happy person.
Sure, sir.
You will succeed. Thank you.
Sir, my
Yeah.
one doubt, can you please? So CTDI is basically a book or a PDF you are
It is a PDF. It's a PDF.
available on
It's a monthly magazine which I have posted in the OneDrive. I have given you the link. Every month, 20 pages. It comes to some. You have to read. I suggest you read at least from May, June, July, August, September, October.
Sure, sir. We'll read it.
Yeah. Best wishes. God bless you. You are doing very well. You must
Thank
get
you, sir.
into Bank of Baroda. Good.
Thank you,
But
sir.
send me the questions. If you send the
Sure.
questions, that will be helpful for me to tell others like this. Even I don't know how I missed linking it to your materials. Base dijiye aap.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I will send it to you on the day of interview.
Best wishes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, who is there on the Mamata? Next person. I will close this video and come again. Please come. Okay.